Hi everyone, Autumn here at Sweat Society Tullahoma, Tennessee, owner, fitness professional, and nutrition expert, here with another Wellness Wednesday topic on nutrition. March is Nutrition Month and we're at the last week in March. So today I'm here to give you some information about protein. Protein is a macronutrient that is important for all of us to eat, especially if you're trying to lose weight and build muscle. So we talked about macronutrients a little bit in calorie conversation a few sessions ago. You do want a full balanced plate of protein, carbohydrates, and fat, but protein is the key macronutrient that all of you need to focus on. So I'm going to talk to you today about why you need it and how to get your protein in with the requirement you need for the day. So why do you need protein, right? Because every fitness professional out there and TikTok star and Instagrammer is out there saying, eat your protein, look what I eat, right? Well, number one, it keeps you full. It helps with your satiety, meaning it helps those hunger hormones tell you and your body that, hey, you're full. Stop eating. So it helps manage cravings, right? So that's number one. It also boosts your metabolism. If you're trying to lose weight and build muscle, which muscle boosts metabolism too, you need protein. Also, it strengthens your bones and supports the bone density. Yes, other nutrients do that as well, but protein is a key building block to that, okay? It also helps with your enzymes, your hormones, and your immune function. And of course, of all of them, protein repairs and maintains muscle. So, guys and gals out there, I've seen it personally as a fitness expert in my career. Client wants to lose weight, build muscle, get lean, but their nutrition plan goes awry. They're not focusing on getting the nutrition in, meaning the protein requirement is number one. And guess what? When we go to do our check-in on the monthly basis, I always see their muscle deteriorate, right? Because what happens with the body, because protein is needed to build and repair, I just said that, if you don't get enough in to sustain the repair process with the activity you're doing, it actually eats away at your muscle. So they're essential amino acids that are key when you're following any fitness program or any weight loss program, especially that involves strength and cardio, okay? So, disclaimer, of course, I'm not saying to just eat protein, right? Yes, this talk is about protein today, but I advocate for a balanced plate. So something that has, again, all of your macronutrients on it, ensuring that you're targeting your protein as your first source as you look at your nutrition for the day, okay? So how are you gonna get your protein requirement in for the day? Well, let's go through some things today that you can take away and figure out how to do that. So number one, write this down. Talk with a fitness and nutrition expert. Yay! Because guys, there's so much information again out there online. The internet is a wonderful space. And so again, is social media and TikTok and all of those places. But without actually going to an expert, someone like myself, and walking into a building that has an in-body machine, some sort of very credible device to give you body composition metrics, that human, i.e. me or someone else, can't actually tell you without doing that what you need in protein based on your current body composition, your activity levels for the day, right? What do you do? What is your age? All of this stuff that a human, not just a computer using Google or, a social media Instagrammer out there saying to do. Everybody is different. So that's why, number one, you need to connect with an expert that can help you determine the amount of protein to eat every single day, okay? So now, that's number one. Number two, once you find out how much protein you're going to need for the day based on that conversation, then you're going to take that total protein requirement and divide it up over the total meals for the day. Now, guys and gals, as a fitness expert, I personally advocate to try to eat 5 small meals a day. You can manipulate those if you want 3 bigger, 2 smaller, like your, breakfast, lunch, dinner, 2 snacks. However, I realize that everyone's lifestyle is different, jobs, etc., and kids. So if you can only get in maybe 3 meals a day or 4, bottom line is you're going to take that total protein requirement and divide it up so you know your target every single time you go to eat something, right? Because without a plan, you're really planning to fail, right? That's the old saying. And it is 100% true. So plan with the protein requirement to know how much you need so you can make sure you meet it every time you go to eat. Okay, so that's number 2. Now, number 3, let's talk about protein sources, because now that you know how much to eat, guys, there's lots of protein sources out there, right? From your protein powders that are both either a whey-based product or a vegetarian, vegan-based product. You've got protein bars that are options. And then you have your whole food sources, which I advocate for 100%. But I realize, again, sometimes that's not doable. And so those other supplement items like protein powders and protein bars are needed. But your whole food items in protein, guys and gals, you have meat, right? You have red meat, you have chicken, turkey, you've got fish. You also have dairy products like cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, right? Some cheeses, if you can have dairy, because some people are sensitive to that. And then there are also your vegan options like grains and beans, right? So there are plenty of choices that you can use to get in your protein. Now, I'm going to back up just for a second here on the protein source of specifically powders and bars. Now, if you're looking for something that is quick, rule number 1 is only do 1 shake and 1 bar max per day, okay? I do not advocate for living off of protein bars and shakes and maybe only eating 1 whole meal a day. That's just not going to get you the right amount of nutrition that you need. So when you choose wisely, look at labels, be informed. You really, really want to pick a protein powder that is clean, meaning minimally processed, not a lot of ingredients. You also want one that is certified by a reputable organization like NSF, because little breaker here, and I'll have a conversation about it in one of these Wellness Wednesday talks in the future, but supplement industry is not regulated. So with all of the recalls out there from the FDA does not actually regulate the supplement industry. So it is up to each manufacturer to pay a private organization to certify that their manufacturing process is acceptable and clean, okay? So little tidbit there. That is why I'm saying always look for a symbol, because not every product that you go to on a shelf, even a nutrition store, I know nutrition stores don't carry a lot of things that are certified. You actually don't know what you're getting, okay? And then I also recommend organic if possible. Now, I personally I sell a product that meets all of those requirements that I've taken for many years to get my results. But if you need any suggestions, please feel free, reach out to me. I have plenty of contact information after you watch this video. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. Okay, now let's talk about whole foods, because now we went through some protein sources. So I want to give you some options of quick whole food items, right? So whole food items, if you need like a quick snack or maybe just something quick that you can grab for lunch. I really like, you can go to your local barbecue place, especially if you live in the South or somewhere here like Tennessee, and you could do the smoked pulled turkey, okay? Smoked pulled turkey, you can buy it by the pound. And then you're going to just divide that up into little containers or bags. So it's easy way for you to just grab and go, right? And you can literally pick at that with your hands. You really don't need any silverware. So that's an option number 1. Option number 2 is you buy boiled eggs, or you buy eggs and then you hard boil them, excuse me. Of course, if you are like me and you have a little chicken farm at home, you get free eggs all day long. But hard boiled eggs are quick, easy options for you to take with you, right? Then of course, cottage cheese, just make sure it's a low fat or non-fat, as well as Greek yogurt, low fat or non-fat, okay? Now, a lot of people ask me about beef jerky, okay? Beef jerky is not terrible in whole. However, you again need to be an informed consumer. Read the label on the back of those packages and make sure that that label does not have any like added extra sugars or sodium. That's what you're looking for. A lot of the beef jerkies do. So personally, my recommendation is going for something like a clean turkey or chicken type stick that come in the sticks versus the jerky options. But again, lots of different companies out there. When you go to the store, turn the label over, take a look at the content, what's in it, and really try to buy the best clean, whole jerky-ish or beef stick product, because those are good, quick options as well. Okay. So I hope that today's talk on protein gave you some more information about why in the fitness industry, we talk about protein so much. And if you are one that is looking to lose weight, build muscle, then yes, you need protein. You can't just survive on carbohydrates and fat, but you also can't just survive on protein. You need a full balanced diet recommended to you by a fitness and nutrition expert. So go seek one out. If you're in the local Tullahoma area or surrounding cities, I'd be happy to give you a free starting point session where I can give you all of that advice by getting on my InBody machine. And you can walk out the door, whether you decide to train with me or not, but you're going to have a starting point that you can go off of. And of course, I'd love for you to train with me because all of my clients see results. We got 5-star Google reviews. Go out and check it out. You can see results too. Okay. So again, if you have any questions, please, if you're near or far, reach out to me. I'm happy to just answer a question. And I hope that you got some information today on why protein is good when you're trying to lose weight and build muscle. I will see all of you next week on our next Wellness Wednesday topic. So go to our website at thesweatsociety.org, fill out a contact form. If you're here local, again, I'll give you that free starting point session. Until next time, everyone, have a good day.